Hey everyone, it's Troy Collects Toys and I'm here with another figure review on the new Marvel Legends Iron Man Model 1 from the Avengers 60th Anniversary line. I was really fortunate to pick this up from DJC Collectibles here in Canada. They got their shipment really early, so I was super stoked. I had to get it because this was probably one of my favorite reveals from that 60th Anniversary line. I really wanted a Model 1 Iron Man, so here it is. So I'm super stoked to get this open. And we have Iron Man featured in the windowless box. We are getting those windows back, so thank goodness. We have a picture of Iron Man on the front, on the side, and on the back with the accessories, a picture of a comic version of this Iron Man and the Avengers 60th Anniversary. But enough of this packaging, let's get this figure open. And here is Iron Man out of the packaging, and he's an outstanding figure. Just by looking at him, you could see that amazing detail that went into this figure. He does come with a few accessories. We do get those smoke effects that we got with some other Iron Man figures. I think the first one we got those with was Riri or the 80th. And then we get a pair of fists right over there. But this figure is awesome. And taking a closer look at this Iron Man, and holy cow, this figure looks awesome. I think Hasbro knocked it out of the park with all the detail on this figure. You can see all the scratches and you can see all the marks on it. It's flawless. You can see it everywhere on the body, from the helmet to the chest, to the arms, to the hands. This figure is outstanding when it comes to the paint apps. I know people are not going to like the swirly twirly plastic that people don't like, but I'm obsessed with all the scratches all over. See, look, right over there on the elbow pads, even on the back of the hands. There's not much scrapes and scratches on the back, but on that front, that is where the money is. It is fantastic. I really like it, and I think it's going to look great in anyone's collection. And one of my favorite things about this Iron Man is actually the head sculpt. Even though it's kind of normal and generic, you kind of can see that there's like a face or eyes underneath. It's kind of weird, but it's really, really cool. I really, really like that a lot. It brings this figure to life. So I really like the detail that went into that head sculpt, even though it's a little basic. And a thing that I'm a fan of that Hasbro has been implementing on more figures recently is that amazing pinless technology. You can see the pinless technology on the elbows here and the legs, and it just makes it a very sturdy figure. We've been seeing this technology on a lot of figures, like the recent Iron Man figures, like this one right over here, which is totally pinless, and I really do like it on these Iron Man figures because it makes it look like a really seamless figure. And the reason why I talk about the pins and being pinless and everything is just because I really like how Hasbro is really doing the pinless technology on these figures. I recently picked up Yondu over here from Toys R Us Canada, and I gotta say, when it came out of these horrible windowless packaging, it just came warped. You can see over here, his leg is still a little bit warped. So I'm kind of bitter about that. But when it comes to the pinless figures, they are really, really sturdy, and you're not going to get that warpage like you do with these pins over here. So that's why I really, really like these pinless figures. So I really want to keep getting these figures pinless and having these sturdy joints that we don't have to really worry about any warpage later on, because some of the figures that I have on my shelf, oh man, they are warping like crazy, but the pinless ones are not. So that's why I keep on talking about it. What really surprised me about this figure is how much movement he could get. Even with a big bulky body like this, he is very, very posable. He gets this really good torso articulation right over here, as you can see. But what really makes that amazing articulation on this Iron Man stand out is those hips. I mean, you can see him over here. He's getting posed to death. And look at that. Look at that. For an Iron Man that's super bulky, that is really cool. And here are some comparisons with some other Iron Man figures. We have the Extremis Iron Man and the Model 70 Iron Man. And here are some comparisons for the heck of it. We got the Walmart exclusive Star-Lord and the X-Men Wave Corsair. Overall, I really like this figure. I think this is one of the best Iron Man figures Hasbro has done since they've been putting out Iron Man figures. So this figure is definitely one of the top 10 figures of 2023 for me. Personally, I would have liked some more, accessories and maybe an alternate head. But as it is, for a $39.99 figure in Canada, it's pretty good. Overall, this is probably one of my favorite figures. And that's all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe down below, leave a comment if you liked it, and also follow me on Instagram at TroyCollectsToys. But that's about it. Thank you all again, and see you in the next video.